Exercise 2 features the C and the D note on the second string in first position. We're also featuring the B, the half note, and the whole note from the previous lesson. And if we look at the musical staff, we will see that our B from the previous lesson is just the open B string, and then a half step away from B is the C note. It's on the third space of the musical staff, and it is a half step away from the B. And that has to do with our musical alphabet. If we look at this, remember from our theory that there are half steps between the letters B and C and E and F. Big cows eat fries. All the other letters have whole steps. And when you look at letters C to D, that's what we have, a whole step. On the guitar, you can see that it's clearly a whole step from here to here. On the musical staff, it is your third space to the fourth line, C to D. In this exercise, we will use our first finger to play the C on the first fret, and then our third finger to play the D on the third fret. Get out your 9 points, it's time to practice. So these 9 points are going to help you to learn your new material much faster. And so the first point being the term first position. So I want you to perform a whole technique in first position over frets 2 to 4 over that second B string so that you can keep your eyes on the page and off the guitar. And that's point number 2. And just a quick reminder to keep an open hand. Even when you play the open B string, you don't want to drop your hand like I just did. You want to keep your hand hovering over the fretboard with each finger over their assigned notes. When you play the C, your third finger is hovering over the D. And when you're playing the D, your first finger is hovering over the C. The whole time your hand is in this hold position so that you can keep your eyes on the page. Point number 3, let's establish the habit of alternate picking for efficiency. And so if you're a flat picker, make sure that you use down and up strokes. And if you're a classical or flamenco guitarist, to alternate those index and middle fingers using free or rest strokes. Point number 4 is about establishing rhythm. So we'll put down our guitar and get out a pencil. We are going to tap counts 1, 2, 3, 4 with the pencil as we say the counts with our voice. And just as you did in the previous exercise, you have a choice on the half notes and the whole notes. You have the choice to either say a long sound or a short sound. So if you want to say 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, you can do that, or you can just go 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I will leave that up to you. And since I'm not a great singer, I will use short sounds for the counts. I'm going to count with you at 50 beats per minute, measures 1 through 4. By then, you should be able to do the rest on your own. I will give a 4 count, and we'll begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And if you need to put the counts over the note heads, that is not cheating. If that helps you to count, go for it. Point number 5 is all about note identification. So you can put away your guitar and your metronome and just pick a note and say it. In fact, I'm going to quiz you. I'm going to pick a note and then you say it as I click on it. So what note is this? And then what about this note? And I'm just going to keep clicking and you identify. This is an example of what you can do at the office, or if you are at a restaurant, you can practice. D, D, C, B, C, D, B, C, D, Now we're going to say the notes in rhythm on the musical staff. And so that's point number 6. And we're going to do that as we tap our pencil to counts 1, 2, 3, 4 to a steady count. I will perform the exercise with you from measures 1 till 4 at 50 beats per minute. After that, you should be able to get the rest on your own. I'll give a 4 count and we'll begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. B, D, B, C, D, B, C, D, C, B.